Welcome to the NASCAR IRWIN Tools Cup Series 2017 season. And you can see we are at the Talladega Superspeedway for the GEICO 500 as we have NASCAR's top drivers and teams as always. And they are ready to take on 10 laps around this Superspeedway as Talladega has provided us with some big crashes, some amazing finishes, and top speeds. And today promises to be no different. And in addition, today is the Christmas edition. As you can see, there's some Christmas memorabilia there. And it's going to be very exciting as Talladega looking to provide a great race. And there's a lot of storylines heading in today. Obviously, the day before Christmas, but there's a lot of sentimental moments. Dale Earnhardt Jr. making his final Talladega start. He really wants to win here and sweep the plate races this season. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. still looking for that first one. He thinks he has a car that can win it today. And Chase Elliott, he's been so close the last couple weeks. He wants to win here at Talladega and show he can win. So now it's time for your Mountain Dew Holiday Brew starting lineup for the GEICO 500. On the pole is Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Chase Elliott, two Hendrick Motorsports drivers. They should be really fast today. And then in row 2, we have Trevor Bayne and Kasey Kahne, two of them looking to win as they could possibly win today. And then we have Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Joey Logano, both Fords have fast cars. We're going to see if they can win it. Logano is your reigning winner. Brad Keselowski and Jimmy Johnson. Keselowski looking to win at Talladega, which he's been good at. Jimmy Johnson as well. Ryan Blaney and Jamie McMurray. As Blaney has a fast car, Jamie McMurray's won here a couple times. Danica Patrick and Kurt Busch. The Fords might have a shot here today, so maybe one of them could end up in victory lane. Matt Kenseth and AJ Allmendinger. Matt Kenseth would like to get one more win before he likely retires. And then we have Clint Boyer and Kyle Busch as the Toyotas start about mid-pack, but don't expect them there for long. Austin Dillon and Denny Hamlin, as Austin Dillon would love to put the 3 in victory lane here at Talladega. And then we have David Reagan and Landon Castle, two teammates, and they're going to try to get to the front, maybe pull off an upset. Kevin Harvick and Martin Truex Jr., as they are going to be lurking back, see if they can do something. Chris Buescher and Eric Jones, two young guys. You never know what they can pull off. And then after that, we have Daniel Suarez and Michael McDowell. That third place finish, it looks like it will get him a ride at Front Row Motorsports next year. And then we have Ty Dillon and Eric Almirola, as Almirola makes his last Talladega start in the famous 43. Kyle Larson and Paul Menard. Larson starts in the back and targets last race. We're going to see if he can make the most of it. Matt DiBenedetto and Ryan Newman, as Ryan Newman likes to ride in the back. And then we have the BK Racing Cars, Greg Golden and Corey LaJoy. Maybe they can pull off something today. So now it's time to look at your Junior Nation Appreciation Tour honorary starter for today's race at Talladega. And today's starter is WRHIV72, and he is going to lead us down. So the green flag is in the air, up on the flag stand. Green flag here in Alabama. And you can see Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Chase Elliott are side by side. Kasey Kahne's going to try to give his teammate the push. As you can see, they are down by the Alabama super stretch. Chase Elliott's going to get the edges. Kasey Kahne gives him a nudge. Chase Elliott to the lead. And you can see he gets in front of Dale Earnhardt Jr. Now tries to block Kasey Kahne. And it looks like Chase Elliott is going to lead lap 1. Lap 2 out of 10, you can see the third line's already forming by the top with Joey Logano, Kurt Busch, AJ Allmendinger, and Kyle Busch. Chase Elliott's going to go to the middle lane. He's going to block Joey Logano in his run. Logano tries to look on, but Chase Elliott with some power moves, and he keeps the lead. As you can see, they are 3 wide there in the back as the pack is starting to form up. And now Logano looks like he might have a run down the front stretch. He's going to cross over, and Chase Elliott gets put out to dry into the middle lane. Lap 3 out of 10, new leader, Joey Logano, as Logano gets pushed by Kurt Busch and AJ Allmendinger as that high line is really getting the run. And you can see anything could strike here, but it looks like they're starting to fan out as they're through. Look at this, 4 wide with Boyer in the back. As Logano and Dale Earnhardt Jr. now Jr.'s going to look for the lead, and he gets a run on the low line. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the fans are going nuts here. Dale Earnhardt Jr. leads. Lap 4 out of 10. He would love to pull off a win here. And you can see Joey Logano now. It looks like he takes back the lead, and Dale Jr. now. His line has lost momentum. Joey Logano back to the point. And you can see they're still 3 wide. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to try to get back. He has Keselowski, Ryan Blaney behind him. Will they be able to help him? You can see Ryan Newman. They're just riding it out with the BK Racing Cars. And we have one lap. And no, Trevor Bayne and Kurt Busch, they make contact. And both cars look slow. We're going to see if they're okay. Joey Logano is going to try to win the halfway bonus. Dale Jr.'s got to run, but he gets put out to dry. Keselowski picks Logano back up, and right now he's on point. Will someone have something for Joey Logano? Coming out of turn 4, Keselowski looks. Brad Keselowski trying to take the lead away. Well, Logano's going to block him, and it looks like it's not going to be enough. Joey Logano wins the Talladega halfway bonus, and we are halfway through this race. Lap 6 out of 10. It looks like they're going to make a power move here. And Logano, he's in the middle, and he's going to fall way back as the Toyota freight train is here. Here comes the Toyota train, led by Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr., and Eric Jones. And I told you they wouldn't be here for long. But Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to try to get a run back. Dale Earnhardt Jr., he is committed to win this race, and he would love to get a win, as we all know, for the 10,000th time. Lap 7th out of 10, and you can see Kyle Busch continues to lead. Toyota looks like they've got the stronghold here on the pack. Kyle Busch looks like he's going to try to block Dale Earnhardt Jr. And you see 4 wide, Kyle Larson. Look at that power move. You can see the pack is starting to tighten up. Santa Claus overlooks the Talladega Superspeedway in turn 4 as Hamlin and Kyle Busch down to the middle. And Kyle Busch is going to lead. Hamlin, though, is going to try to look. Nothing open there. Lap 8 out of 10. Back to the top line. And you can see Kyle Busch can easily. Dale Earnhardt Jr. getting a run on the inside. Will they ever run? Kyle Busch tries to block Jr. But Jr., they're side by side heading down the backstretch. And who's going to make their move? And here we go. And Martin Truex Jr. Oh, no. And we have chaos here on the front stretch. It looks like a ton of the field. And A.J. Allmendinger went flipping. Look at that. And that is going to be a big red flag there. And you can see chaos occurs in turn 3. A.J. Allmendinger is on his roof. And you can see, look at all this chaos. Casey Kane, Daniel Suarez, Joey Logano piled up. Ryan Blaney is on his side. Chase Elliott, Eric Jones, Kyle Larson, Martin Truex, Clint Bowyer, Kurt Busch, Landon Castle. Everybody's involved. And that's going to bring out the red flag here at Talladega. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. took the lead away from Kyle Busch. Let's watch this again. Eric Jones looks like got in a Truex. And look at all this. Allmendinger takes a nasty, wild ride. Man, that would not be fun. But, I mean, you can just tell that things were getting bottled up whenever they started. And here's a better look. You could see here, yeah, Eric Jones might have just tapped him. And you can see, look at that, Blaney Kenseth. Oh, gosh, hard hit. And a lot of guys like Chase Elliott and, Jimmy Johnson, Case Kane, Logano, they were just right on. They had nowhere to go. And look at all this. Here's the back. Yeah, Kurt Busch, Landon Castle got into it. You see Bowyer got spun out. That's how they were in the wreck. And here's one more big look. And look at that. Allmendinger takes a nasty flip. And you can see a lot of other drivers also with some hard impacts. That takes out a majority of the field. And we're going to have to sort all this out. As A.J. Allmendinger, they flipped his car back over. He is okay, which is good to see. As A.J. Allmendinger taking a wild ride. My gosh. Thank goodness he's okay. Ryan Blaney, he was hoping for a lot better in his second-to-last race with the Wood brothers. Matt Kenseth was hoping for a lot better in his second-to-last race. Hard hit. He is okay as well. Martin Truex Jr., he was turned by Eric Jones, and that was none of his doing, but tough day for the 78. 2 wrecks in a row. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., he had a fast car. It's just he could never find the lead, and that sucks. And then we have Eric Jones. He caused the big wreck here, getting into Truex. Just misjudged the bump. Kyle Larson, Target or Millennial Mart's final race, ends with Larson going to the garage. Then we have Clint Bowyer. More tough luck for the 14. It's been a rough stretch the last couple weeks. Chase Elliott will not get the win today, and he has one more shot to win in that 24 car. Then we have Michael McDowell. He didn't have the best of days. He was hoping to do better than that third-place finish, maybe get a win. Austin Dillon, tough luck for the 3 car, like we said. He was hoping to win for Dale Earnhardt. And then we have Casey Kane. Second to last race at Hendrick. He's hoping to end on a high note next week. Daniel Suarez, once again, the innocent bystander, gets in a wreck. And then we have Paul Menard. There's only a couple more races until he takes over the 21 car. Jimmy Johnson, I think this is his 4th wreck in a row. That's a lot of wrecks for the 48 team in this last half. Joey Logano, another crash for him, as I think he's on a similar streak to Jimmy Johnson. Just hasn't had any luck. David Reagan, he wanted to pull off the upset, but he just could never get to the front. Jamie McMurray, he's been good at Talladega. It's just, I think his bad qualifying effort affected him. Eric Almirola, he will not win in the 43 car here at Talladega. Danica Patrick, once again on the wrecker. I mean, this one at least wasn't her fault, I guess. Landon Castle, you know, his second to last race, he's got to start proving himself. Today might have been his last shot. And Kurt Busch, man, tough luck for him. He just had a lot of incidents with Trevor Bayne today. He wasn't very happy with him, and it just escalated, getting in the back and getting in that crash. And you could see all those drivers are in the garage. They will not be returning. And look at that. That's a majority of the field right there getting taken out in this crash. And you can see, we're going to look back to last season's crash. And look at this. You can see Keselowski, Bayne made contact. And look at this. Almost every car was in this crash. And Kevin Harvick went flipping. There was a lot of chaos. And this decided who was going to advance to the round of 8 and who ultimately got eliminated. And that was a very violent crash. And you can see now the red flag has been lifted. And the cars will start rolling off. But we have some repairs first. Chris Buescher, he has gotten his car repaired. He is going to go out as he made some contact with the left front. Trevor Bayne got some nose damage as well as a little bit of contact from Kurt Busch in that early incident. Matt DiBenedetto, and you can see he has had some repairs there as he did a good job making it through. So now we're going to restart. Lap 10 out of 11. We know who the fans are rooting for. Can Dale Earnhardt Jr. win in his last start at Talladega? Green flag back in the air for 2 laps. Who will make the moves to win this race? Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Kyle Busch are side by side. But here comes Ty Dillon on the inside. Ty Dillon, he's going to go up the middle. And now here comes Ryan Newman on the outside. Hello, Newman. Spending so much time in the back could win him this race. But he has to get past the Toyota train. As you can see, Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin, they are in command. And you have to get through them if you want to win this race. Does anyone have it for him? 1 lap to go. Hamlin makes his move. Denny Hamlin back to the lead. But Ryan Newman's going to try to make a move. He gets on Kyle Busch. Newman's going to get into him. And Denny Hamlin spins down the backstretch. Kyle Busch now in command. But here comes Brad Keselowski side by side. Coming out turn 4. Harvick ducks out. But it looks like Seppi up. And Ty Dillon gets spun. Big crash behind them. And we have a 2-car race. Kyle Busch and Keselowski coming to the line. Who is it? It's Brad Keselowski. Brad Keselowski pulls it off, and we had a big crash. Kevin Harvick and Ryan Newman were involved, and it all started with Ty Dillon and Trevor Bayne hitting the wall hard. And you could see a lot of cars taken out in this crash. And as well, we have Denny Hamlin. Tough luck for him. He thought he had it won, but he just could not clear Ryan Newman. And so we're going to look at this again. So watch this. So Hamlin cuts down on Newman, and you can see he spins out, and that really ruined both their chances because then Newman, you can see, he easily fell back, and they could see, look at this. Ty Dillon, I guess, clipped the grass and caused a big wreck. And you can see after that, they were beating and banging to the line, and look at this. Keselowski edges out Kyle Busch. Watch this by inches. That's how close it was for Keselowski winning, for Kyle Busch winning. And because Brad Keselowski, he's been waiting all season to do this. He has his American flag, and he's going to burn it down for all these fans in Talladega, Alabama. And in Dale Jr.'s last Talladega race, his protege wins. So congrats to the number 2 of Nucleation. Finally, you win a race. And so we're now going to look at your results. Brad Keselowski finishes in first place. Kyle Busch crushing second by inches. And once again, he loses in that Skittles car. Dale Earnhardt Jr. third in his last Talladega race. And how about this, guys? What type of world are we living in? 2 BK Racing cars finished in the top 5. Corey LaJoie in 4th and Greg Gaulding in 5th. That's more than Danica Patrick. You can see as well, you know, Kevin Harvick, Ryan Newman, Ty Dillon, Trevor Bayne got in that crash. And you can see on the second page, you know, look at this. Chase Elliott, Michael McDowell, Austin Dillon, Casey Kane, Daniel Suarez, Paul Menard, Jimmy Johnson, Joey Logano, Jamie McMurray. You can see Danica Patrick. All these drivers were involved in that crash. They were having good days. And you can see, obviously, finishing last today is Kurt Busch, as he's not very happy with Trevor Bayne. as he thought he had a shot to win this race and it was taken away from him. But, you know, there's always next week. So the last race of this 2017 season will take place at the Homestead Miami Speedway for the Ford 400. It will be the last race for Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Matt Kenseth, and they are hoping to end it on a high note by going to victory lane. But today belongs to Brad Keselowski in a thrilling race that saw 2 crashes, and obviously we had the photo finish between Brad Keselowski and Kyle Busch. This is a true classic, and this Christmas race was phenomenal this year. And what a ride it was. So once again, congrats to Brad Keselowski and Nuclearation for winning today's race and putting the 2 car back into victory lane. And we will see you next week at Homestead.